Cryptography. Introduction. Cryptography or cryptology is the practice and study of techniques for secure communication in presence of adversarial behavior. Cryptography provides for secure communication in the presence of malicious third parties known as adversaries. Terminology. Algorithm, cipher, or cryptosystem. Ciphertext or cryptogram code, decipher and cipher key or crypto variable, key space, link, encryption, plain text or clear text, stenography, work factor. Cipher method. Cipher is an algorithm which is applied to plain text to get hypertext. It is the unreadable output of encryption algorithm. The term cipher is sometimes used as an alternative term for ciphertext. Ciphertext is not understandable until it has been converted into plain text using a key. Substitution cipher. Substitution cipher encrypted the plain text by swapping each letter or symbol in the plain text by a different symbol as directed by the key. Perhaps the simplest substitution cipher is the Caesar cipher, named after the man who used it. Transposition cipher. A simple example for transpos- transposition cipher is columnar transposition cipher, where each character in the plain text is written horizontally with specific alphabet read. The cipher is written vertically, which created an entirely different ciphertext. In cryptography, a transposition cipher is a method of encryption which scrambles the position of characters without changing the characters themselves. Inclusive OR, XOR gate, and sometimes EOR or EXOR and pronounced as exclusive OR is a digital logic gate that gives a true output when the number of true inputs is odd. An XOR gate implements an exclusive OR from mathematical logic that is a true output results if only one of the outputs to the gate is true. Vernam cipher, perfect cipher as in introduction to stream ciphers and demonstrate that a perfect cipher does exist. We describe the Vernam cipher, also known as one-time pad. Gilbert Burnham invented his cipher in 1917 when working at the AT&T. Hash function. Hashing is the process of transforming any given key or a string of characters into another wire. This is usually represented by shorter fixed length value or key that represent and make it easier to find or employ the original string. The most popular use for hashing is the implementation of hash tables. A hashing algorithm is a mathematical function that garbles data and makes it unreadable. Hashing algorithms are one-way programs, so the text can be unscrambled and decoded by anyone else, and that's the point. Cryptographic algorithms. Cryptography algorithms are the means of altering data from a readable form to a protected form and back to the readable form. Cryptographic algorithms are used for important tasks such as data encryption, authentication, and digital signature. Symmetric encryption. Symmetric encryption is a type of encryption where only one key is used to both encrypt and decrypt electronic data. The entities communicating via symmetric encryption must exchange the key so that it can be used in the decryption process. Asymmetric encryption uses a mathematical related pair of keys for encryption and decryption, a public key and private key. If the public key is used for encryption, then the related private key is used for decryption. If the private key is used for encryption, then the related public key is used for decryption. Encryption key size. Encryption strength is often described in terms of size of the key used to perform an encryption. In general, longer keys provide stronger encryption. Key length is measured in bits. Cryptographic tools. Cryptography provides the tools necessary to protect assets in highly computerized world. In the light of terror attacks and organized crime, law enforcement and intelligence service have requested to create means to circumvent implement these protection measures. Public key infrastructure or PKI. The P, the public key infrastructure is the set of excuse me, hardware, software, and policies, process, and the procedures required to create, manage, distribute, use, store, and revoke digital certificates and public keys. Digital signature. A digital signature, a type of electronic signature, is a mathematical algorithm routinely used to validate the authenticity and integrity of a message. Digital certificate. A digital certificate is a file of electronic password that proves the authenticity of a device, server, or user through the use of cryptography and the public key infrastructure. Digital certificate authentication helps organizations ensure that only trusted devices or users can connect to their networks. A digital certificate coming as acts like identify card, something like a driver's license, a passport, and company ID, or a school ID. Hybrid cryptography system. Hybrid encryption combines the efficiency of symmetric encryption with convenience of public key encryption. Only users with a private key can decrypt the data. The encrypt a message fresh symmetric key is generated and used to encrypt the plain text data. Stenography. Stenography is the technique of hiding secret data with an ordinary, not non-secret file and message in order to avoid detection. The secret data is then extracted at its destination. The use of stenography can be combined with encryption as an extra step for hiding or protecting data. Protocols for secure communication. Secure Element Transaction or SET. Secure Socket Layer or SSA. Secure Hypertext Transfer Protocol or SHTTP. Secure Shell or SSH2. IP security or IPsec. Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a wireless technology that uses a radio frequency to share data over a short distance, eliminating the need for wires. You can use Bluetooth on your mobile device to share documents or to connect with the other Bluetooth-enabled devices. PGP suite of secure solution. Pretty good privacy definition. Pretty good privacy is a security program used to decrypt and encrypt email and authenticate email messages through digital signatures and file encryption. PGP was first designed and developed in 1991 by Paul Zimmerman, a political activist. Attacks on crypto system. Cryptography attacks. The basic intention of an attacker is to break a crypto system and to find the plain text from the ciphertext. To obtain the plain text, the attacker only needs to find out the secret decryption key, as the algorithm is already in public domain. Man-in-the-middle attack. Man-in-the-middle attack is a type of cyber attack in which the attacker secretly intercepts and relays message between two parties who believe they are communicating directly with each other. The attack is a type of eavesdropping in which attacker intercepts and then controls the entire conversation. Correlation attack. An attacker who managed to observe both ends of the communication channel tries to find patterns in the traffic to match ongoing and incoming data in order to de- de-anonymize users. Dictionary attack. A dictionary attack is a method of breaking into password-protected computers network or other IT resource by systematically entering every word in a dictionary as a password. A dictionary attack can also be used in attempt to find key necessary to decrypt an encrypted message or document. Timing attack. Timing attack is a side channel attack which allows an attacker to retrieve potentially sensitive information from the web application by observing the normal behavior of the response time. Defending against attack. Encryption is a powerful tool for safeguarding the secrecy of data in storage or transmission. Thank you for listening.